Hey YouTube, today I want to talk to you about backyard chicken farming and is it worth it? So from strictly a dollars and cents standpoint, the answer to that's going to be no. If money's your main objective here, just buy eggs at the store. But if you're after something that you've grown yourself and that you can trace back what's in that egg, you know what that chicken was fed and the conditions that that chicken lived in, then this may be the way to go. I usually collect 5 to 6 eggs a day on a good day, which means I'm getting approximately 3 dozen eggs a week, so you're looking at 12 dozen eggs a month on average. My cost for this, I would run through roughly about a bag of feed a month along with a bag of scratch, and I supplement that calcium with oyster shell. I try and buy that in larger bags, and that's split out, and those bags last longer than a month for me. I've got about $30 a month tied up with feed and with bedding. I put straw in the coop for the chickens for bedding and for also to help absorb up their droppings in the coop itself. Doing the math on that, if you're looking at $30 some a month, 10, 12 dozen eggs, you're coming in around $3 a dozen. That does not count my time at the store getting the stuff. That does not count the original expense in building the coop, building the run, and plus, research time and everything else that would go into it. So this is something that if you get into it, take the mindset of it's a hobby. I happen to be in a rural / suburban area. You can hear the gunshots probably in the background. I'm sure it's picking them up. If you live in the city, you're going to go through what I'm talking about. I'm building this from a city dweller standpoint. You would be locked into your amount of birds too. If you live in the city, you got to check your local requirements for how many birds you're allowed to have. So all that's going to factor into how much this is going to cost you and how fast you'll have turnaround on your investment in the birds and in the feed. If you get young chicks, you're going to have a delay time before they start laying. So if you get birds in April or May, they're probably not going to start laying before August, September, something like that. And I believe that was what mine were. And again, dollars and cents, go buy them at the store. From a hobby standpoint, they're a lot of fun. These birds have taught me a lot this year. I had no idea that a bird could be friendly like this, that they would see you in the yard and actually seek you out. They'll come up by me, they'll squat down and put their wings out for me to pet them or for me to hold them. The kids have a blast with them. We had a party this summer and I just let the birds run loose. And everybody at the party had fun with them. A lot of people at first thought they were going to get chased or that these birds were going to peck them or something like that. And that's not what they do. They're actually a very friendly animal when they get comfortable with you. I'm going to do some other videos here and cover some of the stuff I've learned here my first year doing this. Actually, I'm not even through my first year. I'm about 3/4 of the way through here, but I've picked up a lot and I want to share it with you guys. I've had some losses from nothing from disease or anything like that. It was from animals. I've had a couple of them getting eaten, so it made me adjust how I was letting them free range. And then also there were some other issues with what they do when they do free range, and I'll cover that in other videos for you guys. Just wanted to basically, if you're out there looking at getting into this, let you know that this is not a money maker for you unless you're going to do it on a larger scale. If you have an existing farm already and you can put some chickens out in your barn or in a shed and just turn it into a coop, you're miles ahead in cost right there. And if you've got the room to have extra chickens and then let them free range, that's going to cut down on maintenance costs because they're not going to be putting droppings in your coop as much. They'll be doing it out in the yard and out in your garden, and you'll be less cleaning, less bedding needed, and less food needed. So it's a win-win. If you have the land, it becomes more and more economical to do this. But from a city dweller standpoint, this is really something you do because you just want to do it, it's a hobby, or you want to control your food source. You want to know, hey, I'm eating this egg and I know what went into this egg and I know how that chicken was treated that I got this egg from. As always, I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.